Nothing grows upward unless it's anchored downward first. We rush towards big change and transformation and expansion and reinvention and all the things. But sometimes we move faster when we actually build a little bit of safety and stability and self-trust, and we get centered first. So growth without grounding is going to feel like you're kind of like, whoa, a little motion sick, right? And growth with grounding first is how you actually become the version of yourself that makes you the most happy. I'm Sage. I'm a growth coach. And I thought I'd ground my little comfy sweatsuit today for this session. Clothing is definitely a part of some of that grounding, right? Here's the deal. The topic today is ground yourself before you grow yourself. And so we're going to talk about that grounding and why that's so important. An ungrounded system treats change like a threat, and then your defense mechanisms go ding, 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 right? So it's so important to just get grounded, simmer down before you just go hog wild into something, or else your body resists. And safety is what makes growth actually sustainable, or something we can continue to do. And then you have to, dig some roots down in, just like, when you're potting plants. If you don't, nurture those roots, then this all dies, right? So, a couple quotes on this topic. The deeper the roots, the wider the reach. Unknown. And stability is the quiet companion of transformation. Unknown. So here's a couple questions I'd like to ask you. What makes you feel anchored when life is hard or it shifts on you? And what would grounded growth feel like in your body? All right, I've got you today. 3 tips, 3 ways to ground yourself before you do some growth. And, it's that time of year where maybe you've already tried to do some things to help create the new you or the life of your dreams, and they haven't panned out the way you wanted them to. Well, then this session's probably for you. It's about going back to the drawing board and figuring out how you haven't been listening to your heart, and you haven't been grounding yourself and getting centered, and how that's pulled you away from the progress on the goals you want. So let's get 3 tips. Number 1, regulate before you strategize. Okay? So get rested, get restored, get your body chemistry and healed, eat some foods from the earth, and then make a plan. Number 2, anchor into routines that calm you, center you, soothe you before you start reaching out for more. Because it's kind of like, having a harness on when you're climbing a rock wall. It's that, connectedness to the rocks that helps you reach for that next, little crevice that you're reaching for. You feel like you're connected. And number 3, let safety actually lead, and then growth follow. So make sure that you get the time to produce a safe space for yourself where you feel grounded, you feel rested, and then start shooting for that growth. All right, circling around. Grounding is not the pause before the thing. It is the thing that makes all things possible. Here's your intention. I root before I rise, and I trust the process in between. All right, so I don't know if you knew this, but over on YouTube, I have a bunch of healing meditations, and there's a bunch that help you ground yourself and center yourself, and those are all free. And you can, play them while you're out for a walk or while you're, doing the dishes or cooking dinner or working from your desk. And so make sure and check those out and share them with people you love. Thanks for growing with me. Love you.